Okay, welcome back to another episode of Haichu Review. Today we're going to be experimenting with a new format, and I think moving forward, keeping the episodes a little shorter and only looking at one flavor, unless there's multiple flavors that kind of fit into a theme, which we have done in the past, but occasionally I kind of just take two random flavors that I've happened to got my hands on recently and make an episode out of that. But now we're going to be honing in on more specific flavors, and today's flavor is one that I think definitely deserves a little bit of special focus because it's a very cool special flavor that comes to us from Hong Kong, from previous guest host of the show, Tugaboo, who dug up this flavor on an Asian excursion. And it is milk tea, which is very cool. Definitely never seen this before. We can see here there is some English on the back, and it says brown sugar bubble milk tea flavor. And here we see, so this is the kind of like boba tea you would get at any of the boba tea shops. You know, usually they got their standard milk tea. Sometimes they put some pudding in there, which I like. It doesn't look like there's any pudding in here, but it does look like there's maybe little bits of, I don't know, tapioca, brown sugar tapioca balls. We'll see. This is a new pucho stick, not a haichu, but let's see what they bring to the table here. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Standard little cartoon packaging. I wish I knew what this said. Ooh, maybe that's a joke. That'd be fun if that's a joke. Can anyone read that? Write down in the comment if you knows what this says. Okay. Oh wow, this has a lot more going on in the center than I would have suspected. Clearly you can see we have some sort of, I don't know, boba balls, but also kind of a wave of a deeper brown. I'm really excited to taste this one. Let's see what we got. Well, immediately it tastes like a boba milk tea, which is exciting. No doubt about it. And the balls are in there. They weren't as distinct as when they put the little gummies in other pucho flavors, which was kind of nice. It kind of blended into the whole, complete experience of the chew. But I kind of want to take this next one apart and just kind of see if we can isolate those. Look at that mess. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a boba tea. It is just kind of like some gummy something. Look at that. Yeah, just some sort of gummy thing. Not really tapioca, but still cool. A little on the sweet side overall, which, I mean, I guess is just true to the original form. Sometimes you just order these, are ridiculously sweet. Pro tip, usually you have the option to kind of specify the sweetness level if you're at those tea shops. You can kind of say 50% sugar or even 20% sugar. And that's what I tend to do, even though I'm a bit of a sugar nut. So that just shows how sweet they are. And this one's very sweet too. I'm very like brown sugary. It is very brown sugary. And I would see myself having a hard time like eating this whole pack at once. I think that would just be too much. Even the second one was too much, but don't get me wrong, I still like it. It's just, I think this would be the kind of chew you would really kind of parse out, or you'd really kind of, you'd have one of these a day maybe, like after a meal. You wouldn't just go heavy on the stick. Maybe some of you would, but a good flavor. I just applaud Pucho kind of taking chances on some more interesting flavors, which used to be what we could count on Morinaga for, and still can to some degree, but it's nice to find UHA kind of filling these niches. And a flavor that totally makes sense. Why shouldn't there be a milk tea chew? Who's that guy? But okay, this was a good episode, and this was an exciting flavor. So, if you happen to be in Hong Kong, seek out this flavor, especially if you're a boba tea fan. Okay, thank you. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.